Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Cameron Talks Football, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing the Week 2 NFL season predictions. And in my last video, I did have some games that I did not expect, like the Bears beating the 49ers. Congratulations, that was a good team that the Bears beat, and I don't think there's gonna be that many upsets this week. There could be. We'll see. I'm gonna let you guys know, but before we do get into the video, I'd like to thank everyone that did watch that video and everyone that is still showing support. Thank you. And now we will get into week 2 of the NFL. So if you look at the schedule, right, or if you look at the week 2 right here, you can see that the first game, which is today, September 15th, the Chargers take on the Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium. I'm still going to call it that. I don't care. I know they changed the name, I believe. I don't care. I'm still gonna pick the. I'm still gonna call it the Kansas City's. What is it? Arrowhead Stadium. I'm still gonna call it Arrowhead Stadium just because it's so iconic. I'm still gonna call it that. But with my prediction for this game, there's a couple reasons I'm gonna be picking the Chiefs. I know they don't have Tyreek Hill. They proved that they don't really need him against the Cardinals, but that was against a defense that was not that good. This is against a really good defense. So if Patrick Mahomes can win this game against a good defense without Tyreek Hill, that just shows that he didn't need Tyreek Hill. He just elevated his game and helped elevate Tyreek's game off of each other. So this is going to show if it was Tyreek showing that Mahomes can do all that, or if it was just Mahomes elevating each other's game. But another reason I'm going to pick them is because Keenan Allen is ruled out of this game. I don't know what kind of injury. I didn't really quite look into that yet, but I know he is out for this game of week 2. And that is a really big deal breaker for the Chargers because that is their wide receiver 1. Now that moves Mike Williams to the wide receiver 1. And then you have all those other people that they can fill in. And then they have a good receiving game. They still have a good run game with Austin Eckler. And they still have Justin Herbert. But that is going to hurt them a lot without having no Keenan Allen. Because Keenan Allen is a great route runner. He's a great medium route runner. And then they have Mike Williams for their deep route runner. So now they're going to have to find a receiver that's going to take the medium and short pass game so Mike Williams can still go deep. But the other reason, this is a weird stat, the Chargers are 0-3 or 0-4 against the Chiefs when wearing their all-white uniforms. There are stats like this. It was just another stat like that when the Seahawks played the Broncos. The Seahawks were undefeated wearing those ugly ass neon green uniforms. They're undefeated wearing those going into that game, and they still beat the Broncos. It was a great game. Honestly, I don't even think a lot of people that played with Russell Wilson don't like him that much anymore. Because if you looked at Twitter, it definitely didn't look like it. Doug Baldwin was throwing some shade. Richard Sherman was. A lot of former players were. So maybe Russell Wilson did do something that made players not like him at the end of his stint with the Seahawks. So now I'm going to be getting into these games. These games are going to be going a little bit faster. Giants and Panthers. This is going to be an upset. I know it says the Giants are favored to win, so that means whatever team is favored to win, that and the other team wins, that will be an upset. But I still think the Giants are the underdog here, and I'm going to be picking the Giants to win this game. I think I like how the Giants played against who they play against, the Titans. They were able to stop Derrick Henry. They led Derrick Henry to like 8 fantasy points. I think it was like around 50 rushing yards or something like that. Didn't even score a touchdown once. Got flattened out by a linebacker that not that many people know about, but he is pretty underrated, but he did get flattened by him. So I do have the Giants winning right there. Next, I have the Patriots beating the Steelers. The Patriots usually play great against the Steelers, and without TJ Watt playing, I think the Patriots will win this. If TJ Watt was playing in this game, I think that the Steelers could possibly win by a field goal. We would see. But I think that the Patriots are going to win off of the run game because there is no TJ Watt to help stop the run. And then after the run game, they're going to be the play action game that's going to feed off of Hunter Henry, Devontae Parker, and Jacoby Myers and Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne needs to play more in this game. He shows why he can play every time he's on the field. Last week, he only had two snaps, one catch for 40 yards. That just shows that he should get more playing time. I don't know what happened, maybe something during the week that made him not get playing time, but we'll see. Next, Buccaneers at Saints. I know that the Buccaneers don't play well against the Saints, but there is no Sean McVay. Tom Brady is going to just get better. He added Julio Jones. Tom Brady never really plays well week one or against the Saints. So I think that Tom Brady is going to have a great bounce back game. So if you have him in fantasy, get ready for him because he's going to throw for over 320 yards and at least 2 touchdowns. So I think you should start him in fantasy because the Buccaneers are going to go off. They are going to have a great start to their season. Next is the Jets and the Browns. I think the Browns are going to win this game. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt are going to play great. Jacoby Brissett is not going to have to worry about passing the ball that much, as like he did in the last game with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, as they just took over in that game. Next, Dolphins and Ravens. I think the Ravens are going to win this game. Lamar Jackson played great last week with his passing ability. He played great. He was able to throw a 55-yard touchdown to Rashawn Bateman, showing that he can throw, but he does need to be more consistent with this throwing because he doesn't really ever go downfield that much. But when he does, it does usually work because teams are expecting him to throw short and run with his legs. So I honestly think that the Ravens are going to win that game pretty easily. Next is the Colts and the Jaguars. This one right here. Against how the Colts played against the Texans, they deserve to lose that game. I understand the Texans did choke a 16-point lead at the end, but the Jaguars still suck. I'm going to take the Colts in this one. This one right here, everyone wants the Lions to win this game, and they are going to win this game. I promise the Lions will win this game. I have so much faith in Dan Campbell and DeAndre Swift and that team. If you watch Hard Knocks, you'll show that team just has a lot of heart and they all love each other. So I think the Lions are going to win that game. Next is the 49ers beating the Seahawks. See, it says that they're favored right here. I'm going to take the favorite team. And pretty much most of these, I'm going to take the favorite team. Not that much to say against these teams. I'll just say against these teams, that's going to be pretty easy. 49ers are going to beat the Seahawks pretty easily. Rams are going to beat the Falcons. If the Rams lose to the Falcons, they're not winning the Super Bowl. That is a fact. They're not going to win the Super Bowl if they lose. Broncos are going to beat the Texans. I understand they did play bad last week, but they are going to have a bounce back game, and they're going to beat the Texans. This right here, this game is going to be a good one. I think that the Raiders are going to win this game. Devontae Adams, his grandparents are going to be at this game for the first time ever. They're going to be able to see him in person. So I think he is going to play really hard, and he's going to have a great game. So I think that the Raiders are going to win. Next, Bengals are going to beat the Cowboys. No Dak Prescott. Zeke is slowly regressing. He is washed. I don't care what Cowboys fans think. They're going to suck off their players as much as they can, but they are going to lose this game. So Bengals are going to win. Next, Bears and Packers. If the Bears win this game, they'll have my respect for the next couple of weeks. If they beat this team, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I think a lot of people know that. But I think if they win this game, that'll show that they don't care what people think. So Bears, if you guys win this game, I'll be proud of you. But I'm going to take the Packers. So good luck, Bears. That would be great to see Aaron Rodgers lose. Honestly, I would love to see that. So please do that. But I'm going to take the favorite team here just because of how Aaron Rodgers plays against the Bears. Next, I'm going to take the Bills to beat the Titans and then the Eagles to beat the Vikings. Because I like the Bills are a Super Bowl favorite. If you don't think that, I don't know what you're saying. Bills are Super Bowl favorites. And the Eagles I think are just a more well-rounded team than the Vikings. They both won last week, but I think the Eagles are going to win this game. It is going to be a good game. So if you guys did like what I said in those predictions, make sure you guys do drop it in the comments. And until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.